Hey guys, and welcome back. Be sure to check out all of our college basketball picks, including our daily free play over at stumpthespread.com, which is linked down in the video description. Our daily free play is going to be a pick against the spread in this Big 12 matchup between Baylor and Texas. So again, if you want to check that out, you can get it over at stumpthespread.com. Heading into today's video, going to be talking about this ACC matchup here between Notre Dame and North Carolina and give our lean on who we feel has the better edge against the spread. Notre Dame not getting a ton of respect here from Vegas, sitting at about 9.5 to 10-point dogs. They are without their top player, Bonzie Colson, but he's been out for quite some time now, and Notre Dame has been able to adapt and kind of work in new pieces and replace his production. They don't have quite the same ceiling that they had with Colson out there on the court, but they've been more consistently competitive, especially as of late, starting to trend in a more positive direction as they try to build up their resume for at-large consideration for the NCAA tournament. A win here today on the road would do wonders for Notre Dame's at-large resume, but it's easier said than done going into North Carolina and picking up a win. On the year right now, Notre Dame, they're at 15-10 overall, and they're 5-7 within the ACC, and they're at a better spot right now than they came into a week prior where they're at just 3-7 overall in the ACC. So this past week, they picked up back-to-back double-digit wins at home against Boston College and Florida State. And this has been a very well-balanced team this year. The Irish are 109th in the nation in scoring, 71st in total team defense. They have a plus-minus on the year of positive 8.5 points, which actually isn't too far off in comparison to North Carolina. So going over to the home team today, the Tar Heels are at 19-7 overall. They're 8-5 within the ACC. This team probably hasn't been as consistently solid as many would have expected coming into the year. Not nearly the same level of team that we saw last year in the NCAA tournament, but North Carolina is still a respectable team, and they've been trending in a more positive direction as of late, winning the last 3 games in a row after having been on a 3-game losing streak prior to that. But these wins coming against Pittsburgh, which isn't all that great of a win by any means, even though it was in blowout fashion. But then taking down Duke at home, a big win there for the Tar Heels. And then in their last outing, getting some revenge on NC State, picking up that win on the road by a final of 96-89 after having lost to NC State just a few weeks prior. Earlier within conference play, North Carolina had a tough battle on their hands on the road against Notre Dame, and that was a Fighting Irish team that was even more shorthanded than they're going to be in today's matchup. They won that one by a final of 69-68, but they were very fortunate to pick up a win in that go-around. It's never easy winning on the road against Notre Dame, but the Tar Heels came into that one expecting to win, especially with Notre Dame being as shorthanded as they were, and it was a competitive result at the end of the day. North Carolina, they're a bit more of an up-tempo team in comparison to the Irish. They're 24th in the nation in scoring, but just 222nd in total team defense. And their plus-minus on the year is about positive 9.5 points. So if you just compare what these two teams have done this year on an average game-to-game basis, Notre Dame has only been 1 point worse than North Carolina. You factor in the home court advantage and even the injury to Colson, and you would figure that the Irish would probably come into this one today as maybe about 5 to 6 point underdogs. But the fact that they're getting 9.5 to 10 points from Vegas just shows that Vegas is giving a ton of respect to the Tar Heels in comparison to the Irish. So coming into this one today, we feel like the better value bet is going to be siding with the road team, taking Notre Dame, getting all of these points, especially when you consider how competitive the first go-around was between these two teams and the fact that Notre Dame needs this win more, and they're continuing to get better and more comfortable without Colson out there on the court. So again, we're siding with Notre Dame, getting those points as the better value play. If you agree, give the video a thumbs up. If you disagree, give it a thumbs down. Check out all of our college basketball picks for today over at stumpthespread.com, including our daily free pick, which for today's action is going to be a pick against the spread in the Big 12 matchup between Baylor and Texas. Again, you can get that over at stumpthespread.com. Thanks for stopping on in, guys, and we hope to see you in future videos. Bye.